Welcome to Unpacking Blockchain Technology with Thabiso Njoko, where we break down the blockchain world simply, clearly, and without any hype. In today's episode, we are unpacking the four main types of blockchains: public, private, consortium, and hybrid. If you've been wondering which type is used by Bitcoin or which one is used by businesses, or how they all differ, this episode is for you. When I started studying blockchain, I thought there was only one kind, one big global network like Bitcoin. But soon I discovered blockchain isn't just one size fits all. Different types serve different needs, from global finance to private supply chains to secure government data. And understanding these differences helps you see where you and your business can fit into the space. Let's start with the most well-known type, public blockchains. These are fully open, transparent, and decentralized. Anyone can join, read, or write to the network. A few examples would be like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. These networks let anyone in the world participate without needing permission. They are open to everyone. They are highly secure because they are so decentralized. They are ideal for digital assets, tokens, and community projects. On the other hand, they have slower transaction speed and they cost a lot when it comes to gas. They have higher energy outputs and they're not really suitable for private data. Public blockchains are all about trust through transparency. Now, on the flip side, we've got private blockchains. These are invite-only networks controlled by a single organization or authority. Think of a company that wants to use blockchain to track supply chain data, but keep it internal. Something like Hyperledger Fabric, used by IBM, Coda, used in banking and insurance. There are a few pros and a few cons about this type of blockchain. In this case, they are faster, they are more scalable, they have greater privacy and control, and they're tailored for business needs. On the other side, they're centralized, less trustless. You have to trust the owner. They're not open or censorship resistant. Private blockchains trade decentralization for speed, control, and privacy. So the next one is consortium blockchains. These are shared blockchains where a group of organizations or companies jointly control the network. So instead of one company owning the system, multiple trusted parties manage it together. Good examples would be Energy Web Foundation for energy companies, IBM Food Trust for food traceability. Even this one has a few cons and a few pros. In this case, it's partially decentralized. It's good for industries that need shared data, more trust and transparency between known players. And then the cons would be they're still permissioned and they require a coordination between participants, and they have slower governance and updates. Consortium chains are about collaboration without full centralization. Lastly, we have hybrid blockchains. This combines the best of both worlds, part public, part private. For example, a company might keep sensitive data on a private chain but publish key pieces of info like audit results or identity proofs on a public chain for transparency. Good examples are XDC Network, Dragon Chain. In this case, there is balance in privacy and openness, especially its scalability. Its flexible uses, customizable governance, while on the other side, it's more complex to design. Risk of inconsistency between public and private parts. Did I say private parts? Hybrid chains are ideal when you want control behind the scenes, but public trust upfront. Let's do a quick recap of the four types. Public blockchains are open, decentralized, and trustless. Private blockchains are closed, fast, business-focused. Consortium blockchains are shared control access as a group. Hybrid blockchains combine privacy with public transparency. Each has its role, and which one is right depends on your goals. Now that you know the different types of blockchains, you'll start to see them everywhere in logistics, healthcare, voting systems, and even entertainment. Next time, we're going to explore a super important topic: what is decentralization and why does it matter so much? And that will change how you think about power, ownership, and trust. Thank you again for tuning in on Unpacking Blockchain Technology with Thabiso. I'll see you on the next one.